What is up everyone, I'm your host San and you're watching Crypto Alert. In today's news video we'll be going over if China may be lifting the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin ban. A blockchain partner says that Bitcoin could possibly hit $50,000 this year, and Mark Zuckerberg, could we be seeing mobile wallets and cryptocurrency being incorporated into the social media giant Facebook? Stay tuned for this episode. Alright guys, let's have a quick start to this episode by looking at what Bitcoin's been doing over the last day. We've had quite a bit of movement, we had a few waves, mostly up and down, but on the average Bitcoin sits at about 15,500 when you look at this one day chart, with a low of around 14,500 and a high of about 15,800, but on average, like I said, sits at about $15,500. Tron has been going absolutely crazy lately, so congratulations to everyone that has been holding Tron for the long run. You would have realized that Tron has spiked up 100% in the last 24 hours, which is super cool, with a low of about 12 cents and a high of about, what have we got here, about 30 cents. So that is pretty cool to everyone that has been holding Tron. Now could be a good time to sell, or you may want to hold in the long run and hope that your coin goes up further. And have a look at Ripple as well. Ripple's had a few waves going up and down, quite a bit of movement, with a high of $3.84 and a low of $3.06, currently trading at $3.22 sorry. So Ripple is going up and down a little bit with a bit of a downwards trend. So who knows, was the hype of Ripple finally over, or will Ripple continue to grow? Looking at the 7-day chart, Ripple is on a constant upgrowth by the looks, but this is the first time that it's dropped quite a bit since the upwards trend. But like I said, it could spike up again or not. We'll just have to wait and see. So let's get straight into the news. According to CNBC, apparently it's a matter of time before China lifts its crypto exchange ban. And could you guys imagine if we could see the whole Chinese public getting back into cryptocurrency again? I'm pretty sure coins that will be accepted by the Chinese exchanges, such as Bitcoin and other currencies, will spike like mad. I can just see it happening. You're opening up the whole cryptocurrency exchange and the whole Bitcoin world up to another whole market full of up to a billion people. China is the biggest country in the world. The population is massive, and so China, if they really do this, if they do allow cryptocurrency exchanges to be operating in China again, we could see a lot of our coins going up in value quite tremendously. So this will be a awesome thing if this really happens. Like it says here, price momentum. Today we're only at 1,800 of newly mined Bitcoin every day. That used to be 7,200 as recently as 5 years ago. So in just a few short, maybe 2.5 or more years, we'll see the supply go down again to only 900 Bitcoins a day. So if you talk about multi-million dollars of inflow with only a supply of 900 Bitcoins a day, you can imagine where prices could be at in 3 to 5 or 10 years. So what he's saying there is that if we have more and more people putting money into Bitcoin, which is the upward trend, and that's what's been happening if you look at the history of Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin will only go up, especially because the amount of Bitcoins mined over time goes down. The amount that can be mined every day goes down over time. So the more money that's been put in over time and the less Bitcoins that have been mined and found every day, that means the value of Bitcoin will overall go up. And we have a look here, a market cap of $768 billion currently. That is pretty insane. That is a lot of money going through into crypto at the moment. That means a lot more money has been pumped in over the last week or so. It was at about 400 billion not too long ago, guys, when we had our dips around Christmas, when a lot of people were pulling their money out. So it's almost doubled. The amount of money that's floating in the crypto space has almost doubled in about 2 weeks. So that's good to see that everything's back on its uptrend that we were hoping for. One of the biggest excuses for that big sea of red that we had and the Bitcoin drop was that people were pulling money out for Christmas and New Year's. And if that is true, well, it seems like it might be, because if everything's slowly going back up, we can see mostly a sea of green here overall. The last hour doesn't really matter too much, as the overall 24 hours and 7 days is what's more important when we look at it overall. So Tron has been up 529%. Cardano 158%, Ripple 113%, Bitcoin 4%, so it's not too bad, but at least it's not going down overall. That's the thing here, guys. We are slowly creeping back up to that $20,000 height. So let's hope that we can beat that $20,000 maybe before the end of January, which was Bitcoin's highest point. In other news, a blockchain capital partner says that Bitcoin could easily trade over $50,000 in 2018. So him saying this means that he personally believes that it would be very, very easy for Bitcoin to hit that $50,000 mark in 2018. So like I said before, guys, we are currently trading at $15,000, $50,000. That is at least 3 times what it currently is. So if you get in now, if you really believe that someone that got in early and has invested a lot into Bitcoin and the blockchain, this guy would be pretty knowledgeable quite surely. But then again, no one can predict the market. There are a lot of people saying at least 20,000, 50,000, 80,000. Personally, I think Bitcoin will hit 30 to 40,000 at least in 2018. As long as we can speed up those transactions and keep the fees low somehow, like the Lightning Network or some kind of other alternative that is being tested at the moment, that will fix up a lot of problems with Bitcoin. I can see a lot more people getting into Bitcoin, and then the price going up with the amount of people that are buying and selling and trading Bitcoin. And also we can also see something like that if the Lightning Network does get implemented or something similar to speed up transactions and keep fees lower. We'd see a lot of stores, big stores like Amazon and all sorts, maybe start looking into using Bitcoin as a payment method for their company and their services and all the products they sell, which overall can only increase the value of Bitcoin because the demand and the amount of money that's been traded will go up and up and up. So definitely a pretty bright future at this point, although this man here, a blockchain capital partner, reckons that it could easily hit $50,000 over the next year. So that is pretty cool to look into. And our final story in this video is Mark Zuckerberg is currently also looking into cryptocurrency. So this would be really cool if you could use Facebook and you could have your own wallet inside Facebook that had some kind of currency, if it's Bitcoin or whatever, or a new currency that Facebook creates, and you could hold money in your Facebook account and it was linked to your Facebook account, so you could send people money through Messenger, through Facebook. You could buy stuff directly through Facebook using this cryptocurrency. That would be completely incredible. So the Chinese versions of Facebook, because Facebook and Snapchat and all that are banned in China, if you didn't know. So there's copies that have started up that are almost more advanced than Facebook and Snapchat. They're much better because the Chinese are just so quickly onto it. And so Facebook payments have lagged in comparison to the Chinese competitors like Alibaba and WeChat. Alibaba and WeChat hold an estimated 92% of the market share for mobile wallets in China. Cryptocurrencies, which Mark Zuckerberg is currently studying, could give Facebook a way to catch up on payment technology. So that would be pretty cool. And Mark Zuckerberg is pretty open with their keynotes and what they're going to be releasing or what they're studying or what they're looking into. So this will be a definitely good thing to follow into the future, because if, like I said, if we can get something like Amazon and all those big companies into Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, could you imagine if Facebook does the same? Facebook is a global company, billions of users worldwide. Could you imagine if Facebook incorporated Bitcoin, Litecoin, or some kind of currency, or even their own currency? That currency is bound to go up simply because Facebook is incorporating it into their platform. Billions of people being offered access and use to it. It is going to be very interesting. So this will be something to look out for in the future. Surely, again, if Facebook does add this, like I said, the value of whatever coin they use will go up quite quickly. So it just says here, the Chinese government has, for the time being, banned ICOs and forced domestic cryptocurrency exchanges to close shop. Like I said, China has banned cryptocurrency exchanges, and so Facebook could easily get an early edge on its overseas competitors by moving fast to build a crypto wallet or issue a possible Facebook coin. So that's Facebook creating their own coin, and because his competitors in China like WeChat and Alibaba, since cryptocurrencies are banned and cryptocurrency exchanges, they really can't incorporate a cryptocurrency into their app. So this is Facebook's pretty much chance to jump in quickly before them and do this. This is what Mark Zuckerberg himself has said. With the rise of the small number of big tech companies and governments using technology to watch their citizens, many people now believe technology only centralizes power rather than decentralizes it. There are important counter trends to this, like encryption and cryptocurrency, that take power from centralized systems and put it back into the people's hands. But they come with the risk of being harder to control. And Mark says he's interested to go deeper and study the positive and negative effects of these technologies and how best to use them in our services. So that is a very interesting quote. I pretty much agree with everything he said, and pretty much he's saying that Facebook as a company will look into this and see the pros and cons before they take any action or release any further updates. So like I said, guys, basically China might be lifting the ban according to some experts, which could change the whole crypto market again. A blockchain capital partner says that Bitcoin could hit $50,000 very easily in 2018. And lastly, Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg could be looking into incorporating a cryptocurrency into their social media network Facebook, or creating their own Facebook coin in the future, which will be a very big move in the crypto world. Apart from that, guys, everything's in a sea of green. It's a pretty good day for us in the crypto world. 763 billion market cap and a $67 billion 24-hour volume. That is pretty insane. It's good to see things are going up and more people are getting involved in crypto. If you want to keep up to date with the crypto news, subscribe to us here at Crypto Alert. We upload videos every day releasing Crypto Alert news straight for you, so you don't have to go out and search for the articles and try to find the news for yourself. Just get short 10-minute updates straight through our channel. We'll keep you up to date every single day. So subscribe, hit that like, and leave your comments below on what you think of the news of today. Thanks for watching.